Tender Mercies in Spruce Pine.
Tender Mercies in Nashville.
Había tiernas misericordias.
Tender Mercies in Hickson. Tender Mercies in Dalton. Tender Mercies in Lebanon.
Some Tender Mercies here in Cherokee.
Hey everybody, huge Tender Mercies up here in Collegedale.
Tender Mercy in Loudon.
Tender Mercy in Signal Mountain.
Tender Mercies in Ringo.
Oh yeah.
Stay here to church.
He said, I will take your Book of Mormon and I will pray about what we have just talked about.
She literally started reading Moroni 10 with him. She reads it, gets halfway through the verse, and he took it out of her hands. He's like, okay, I'll take it. I was like...
We just met our new friends, Pat and Amber. They want to come to church tomorrow. We're going to get them a ride, and we gave them a Book of Mormon, and we were able to talk about it.
Brought up baptism and everything.
All right, we have a Tender Mercy here in Powell Valley. We just had Caden, Garrett, and Mia all get baptized. Woo!
And said, do you want to talk about the meaning of life? And she was like, yeah, I was just praying for someone to ask me that an hour ago, so I don't know.
Yeah, we did some baptisms for the dead, and this was Francina's first time. How was it?
It was exciting. I was kind of nervous, but more exciting, and I just pray that my invitations that I gave are accepted.
Tender Mercies.
That's my prayer. Tender Mercies.
Tender Mercy in Dalton.
I got to go to the temple.
We just had the best lesson ever with Ron. And he gave us his cigarettes.
Mm-hmm.
What?
Brother Swain's testimony was so strong and the Spirit was there.
Yes.
Tender Mercies.
We were driving away and she came out and she's like, come back in, I changed my mind.
Yeah, because she turned us away initially, but then she listened to the Spirit, and the Spirit told her, no, tell those missionaries to come back.
Tienes misericordias. Adiós, ¿qué pasó?
Hoy me bauticé.
Woo!
We had a finding goal to find 2 people today, and we ended up finding 8 people today. So it's pretty sick.
You guys are doing the Lord's work. No one else is doing this, especially not no one your age. So thank you. I'm really glad you're doing this. Thank you. I don't want to learn more, but thank you. So, keeps us going. Jane just got baptized.
One of them, we went up and did like service, and I was chopping at weeds while Sister Foster was talking to him and teaching him pretty much the whole restoration.
And she just knew that the church was true, and she even asked for a priesthood blessing. So we were able to give her a blessing.
And we put him on date for baptism. It was so awesome. We're so excited for Errol. He's going to get baptized on May 11th.
We just had a great discussion. We read 3 Nephi 11, and he wants to start getting more involved with stuff. So
never give up. We finally found one to visit today.
Tender Mercy. And we talked to her and shared that families can be together forever. And so she said she wants to come to church on Sunday. And we gave her a Book of Mormon, invited her to read it, and we're going back on Monday.
He prayed at the end and he was like, please let me make it to church services on Sunday, and please let me join this church. And we were like...
And we were setting our daily finding goal, and we thought we could find 3 people. That's pretty reasonable.
We found 5, out here working, Tender Mercies, Watauga.
We set a goal to get 50 testifying contacts. And right now we're at 54.
We're at 54.
And it's only 4:52. And we still have more testifying contacts to go and get.
So we're going to keep trying to teach this guy, bring him back to church. His name is Leon. Pray for Leon.
What happened, Christiansons?
We get to baptize Kenzie on Sunday.
Woo! So excited.
God answers prayers.
And we met a couple other people, and we accidentally doubled our finding goal, which is awesome. So we're at like 12 people that we found this week, 14. Which is 14, even better.
Tender Mercies in Maryville. we just put our friend Tony on date. Let's go.
And so we decided to not only pray for her family, but to teach her how to pray.
We said, Anisha, your prayer has just as much power as our prayer. So if you pray, you can always bless your family. And she said a really, really good prayer.
First, he was a little iffy about it. But after the Spirit worked on him, he decided to accept a copy of the Book of Mormon. So we got down his phone number.
Yep, and he wants to meet with us again.
Yep.
Tender Mercy.
Today, we've been knocking lots of doors. Nobody's answering. Nobody's coming to the door. Nobody's home.
No.
That one more time wasn't for them to answer the door. It was for somebody across the street to arrive home from work.
I went and ran after him, and we pulled him over again, and we had a really cool conversation with him. He's like actually super dope, and we got his number, and we're calling him next Thursday.
Yeah.
And it's gonna be awesome.
She was so filled with the Spirit and so sweet to talk to. She was just very receptive.
Yeah, and Sister Barnes' testimony was so sweet. We talked about the atonement with her, and Ashley's getting ready to be baptized, so she's really excited.
We decided we're gonna grab some Taco Bell for dinner.
Inspired place.
Good thing we did.
Yes, we found our new friends Kira and Jordan.
He had some real tough questions, and Elder Iverson literally ate them up. It was tons of fun, and it was kind of one of those moments where we were all just standing in a circle like, man, I'm grateful for the gospel. So it was really cool.
It's had a pretty difficult day. We probably have gone out knocking for a few hours today, and we've taught a lot of people, but no one was really interested in having us come back and teaching them more. But Elder Cox was really great at staying positive today, and every time either of us said something negative, we had to say 4 positive things, and this positivity was let us have a really great day today. We were able to find 2 of our new friends.
So we decided we both had the feeling like we should call her today, so we did.
And she just moved back to Crossville.
So we're gonna start meeting with her again.
She ended up giving us $20.
I was like, man, we cannot take this. And she's like, yes, you can. She's like, don't you leave your houses for like 2 years and you don't go home? And we're like, yeah. She's like, that is so cool.
We just got off an awesome phone call with our friend Nicholas, who's 15.
Braden was here and he brought awesome testimony
about the gospel of Jesus Christ.
Tender Mercies in Lebanon.
We did service.
Chickens.
We confiscated Steve's cigarettes. We got them.
President Barlow, you're gonna be proud of us.
We talked to the first person we saw when we left the house, and he was an absolute crazy cool guy.
Oh yeah.
Super cool guy.
We're on the fine grind in the jungle, and we had a goal to hit 30 testifying contacts a day. And it was getting late, but we needed 5 more, so we decided to go to Food City. But then eventually, we did in fact hit our goal, and even exceeded our goal. Instead of getting 30, how many did we get?
31. Pretty great night.
Then we put him on date for baptism. So we're gonna have a happy day on the 11th of May. Es muy bien.
What's up, y'all? This is the Cleveland Zone. Today we had a goal to find people on our Zone Blitz. We found 10 people. Woo! We passed out 18 Book of Mormon. Sister, so how many people did we testify to? 120!
Yep, we just went 0 for 3 on houses.
Asked from a referral.
Yep, but then, just like how we got all these dead stuff in 3s, then we met a family of 3.
Yep.
Okay, you guys, we literally found 6 people today. 6 people. Divine, amazing, elect people.
4 of them were a family.
I've never just felt just so empowered and so much joy in one day before. And opposition in all things, for sure.
Yeah.
Yesterday was hard, but today, blessings.
Blessings. I can't get this off my face.
And then I had a feeling to knock on this door, and Satan was like, no, it's too scary, you can't do it. And I was like, you know what, Satan? I'm gonna knock on that door.
And we did.
And we found our new friend, Jalen.
So we just had a great talk with one of our members.
we walked in on her having a conversation with her neighbor Steve, and we were able to just have a member lesson on the spot.
And this old lady pulls up in her car with a bunch of stuff in her back of the car, so we talked to her. We asked if we can help her move in. We helped her move in. Now we're in her crib. We have no idea where she went. We left her Book of Mormon. We'll be back. We'll follow up. Tender mercies.
She was super nice, and we saw that she had little kids, and so we explained about eternal families and how families can be together forever.
Yep. Tied it all back to how we know that is through the Book of Mormon, and she gladly accepted one.
We challenged our friends to read one verse a day from the Book of Mormon and promised them the power that it would bring, especially to help fight off addiction.
And one of our friends who has been struggling with smoking addiction texted us after 3 days of consistently reading the Book of Mormon that he was done and that he threw away his cigarettes.
Woo! Power from the Book of Mormon!
Turns to us, he's like, hey, are you missionaries? Yeah, we're missionaries. I want to be baptized and go to the temple. What? Bro, what? Yes, please.
So we went and helped out the member, and she really appreciated it. And I think we gained some big trust points. So, help out your members.
We made rockets and played balloon volleyball.
Tender mercies.
This was the second time we met him. We taught him the restoration. The spirit was it was thick. And we felt super prompted that he needed to be invited to be baptized. So we did.
And he asked if next time we meet, he can set up a tent in his backyard and have all of his people that he invited come hear us.
So that'll be fun.
So